What's good, y'all? It's Nonstop No with another video. And this video is unprecedented. Was not going to do a review for this fight at all. We are talking about the the Jacobs versus Chavez Jr. fight. Um, Arguably the most entertaining fight from the zone this year, other than the Ruiz upset over Anthony Joshua. Hands down. So, first thing first, again, wasn't checking for this fight at all. We all knew Jacobs was going to beat up on Chavez Jr. We were expecting a human punching bag in Chavez Jr. like he always does. I haven't seen him fight anybody since the Canelo fight, and that was literally a human punching bag for 12 rounds. This guy, dude, chance after chance after chance. First, let's talk about the second thing that surprised and shocked a lot of people that knows Chavez Jr., the human punching bag. He actually started going, and he was actually active in rounds. It didn't last but 5 rounds, but those first 4 rounds, he was actually going forward, moving his head, and throwing punches. Surprised a lot of people. I had him, after that round 5, I had him 2-2, tied 2 rounds apiece with Danny Jacobs. So that was showing a lot, and I was like, oh shit, we might have a fight here, you guys. Until that end of round 4 happened. Your man's quit. Oh shit. And that's not the good part, man. That is not the entertaining part. I think about 4th round, the end of the 4th round, they trade. He gets tagged up on the nose, so he starts bleeding from his nose, and he has a little nick or a cut over his left brow of his eye. We're talking about Chavez Jr. He starts walking to his corner and already starts talking to Freddie Roach. Something about his nose or something about his hand, and they're trying to figure out what's going on. Everybody's confused, and I'm like, oh shit, something about maybe he broke his hand. That's the first thing. And yeah, they waved the fight off. He was doing good, and then they just all of a sudden just waved the fight off. People started throwing, the crowd started throwing food and shit, like beer and shit in the ring. Chavez Jr. had to escape and leave the ring and go back to the locker. Chavez Sr. was still on with his head down, like, oh my god, he's so embarrassed. These dudes, man, this crowd, I feel for this crowd because they give this man, I'm talking about the Mexican fans. If you know Chavez Jr., you know his rap sheet as far as heart and will and determination, so to speak. This is not the first time that he has quit on his stool. This guy keeps on getting chances after chances after chances, and we all know why, because of his daddy's last name. And nothing's wrong with that, but you still have to uphold that legacy name that he has, which he does not uphold and which he does not appreciate. And it shows in the ring, and it shows when he quits, especially from Mexican fighters. You don't quit. You don't quit on yourself. Have the ref stop the fight. Have your corner stop the fight. You don't stop the fight. You know how many times I've broken my nose? You know how many times I've broken my nose in sparring? You know what I mean? Um, I'm not getting paid. It's you just don't quit. And those fans were throwing shit at him. It was funny. Anyways, that was the most entertaining fight I've seen thus far for the zone card. Seriously, that shit was hilarious. Um, Chavez Jr. is done, man. I thought he was already done 2, 3 years ago, but he appeared out of nowhere fighting Jacob. So I don't know where he goes from here. He has nowhere to go. For Jacobs, first things first, I don't even know why he's fighting at light heavyweight. He had plenty of fights at 160. So what's going on with that? So I don't. It's weird how the lanes they're going with Jacobs. Uh, Whatever. I just wanted. It was funny to see. It was really funny. So I'm glad I went out there and uh, and watched that fight because I would have missed that and got to see that live. That shit was funny. Anyways, tomorrow I'll be at Tony Harrison versus Charlo fight. Uh, Predictions already out. Post fight review will be there. And please like, subscribe, all that. 9 deuce.